Hello, we are live um, on a Sunday. It's super rainy today, um, cold, nasty outside, and not much different than a bear market, right? Hopefully, um, audio is working well, not for sure. So if you come into the stream, let me know how the audio sounds. So, again, welcome to Dad's DeFi space. I'm all in this soliloquy. Don't chase green candles. And as I was saying just a minute ago, it's pouring down rain. It's dreary and it's cold outside. This is not much different than the bear market, in my humble opinion. Um, these are the times, though, where we can plant our seeds and grow. But when we do this, we have to have patience, and we have to take our time and don't chase green candles. It's a lot easier than it sounds, but if you really get down to it, the way we do this is by having a plan. So, for example, let's say I want to invest in Solana. It's the bear market. Solana looked pretty good the other day. It was back up. I can't even remember what it went to, 86, 87 dollars, something like that. Maybe you don't have a position right now, but maybe this last pump isn't the best time to enter into a position. Maybe you dollar cost average in, or you only put in 25% of the capital that you allocated to go into that position, or maybe you set up a leverage play to play the chop and to buy in later. There are all kinds of different strategies to use, but each one of those, rarely do you go all in the first time. Okay? Rarely do you go all in your first try. So, first and foremost, have a plan. Second, don't rush. What comes to mind is that famous Warren Buffett quote that the stock market is a mechanism gives that transfers money from the patient to the impatient. And I do believe that's extremely true in the crypto space. Extremely true. Hello, hello, Alexis, and anyone else who's made it into the live stream. We are talking about why we don't chase green candles in here. But which I think is a great conversation for the bear market, because what's going to happen is I believe we're in a bear market, and as we pump up, people are going to sell into the strength during a bear market. So if you go into the positions way too early, you're going, well, it's probably not going to be worth as much by the end of the summer. Who knows? So what can we do in these situations to make sure that we are buying our assets, building our portfolios, um, in the best market conditions, and not buying at the top? I don't go to Sam's Club and buy when when um, when prices are high. I want to buy when it's on sale, right? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, Francis. Welcome, Lennox, and welcome, Francisco. I hope everyone is enjoying their Sunday. I would be out touching grass, but it is pouring down rain right now and looking awful outside, much like the bear market. So here's the thing. That's fine by me, by the way. We are going to Hold on one second. A lot of idiots out driving today. All right, so the next thing I wanted to talk about is the idea of having a plan. Like right now, I'll be the first to say my portfolio is at this point probably 80 to 80% Bitcoin. Most of the rest is Ethereum, a few select altcoins. The reason why, it's not that I'm not going to invest in some select alts, okay, as the bear market continues. But right now, I do believe we're still going to hit lower numbers. If you go watch our previous video, I talk about kind of the levels I'm looking at for Bitcoin. And um, I do believe we're going to go below 60K. And if we go below 60K and ETH is bleeding into BTC, which may or may not happen, alts are not going to look good. But if you've been watching our content, you know that I believe that Ethereum and the pumps is going to possibly show more strength than Bitcoin. I actually think that Bitcoin dominance is going to drop over this next kind of little bit of the bear run. And because of that, I want I want during when Bitcoin is at the bottom of the range, I want to be looking at those select altcoins, not financial advice. Of course, that's what I am doing, and that's why I enjoy playing in DeFi, um, doing a little bit of leverage trading. You can check out our links to Blowfin or Layer Bank in the description if you want to help support the channel. And on top of that, we have been able to swing Bitcoin, ETH, and recently hype between 65K and 71K, much to our advantage. No offense. And the good thing is that if we play our cards right with our trades and with our DeFi lending positions, then we will have more capital available to invest in spot a little bit later during the bear run. So I can't stay on this stream a long time today, and I'm glad a few people came in, but this is the time to lock in, to build, have a plan, and then slowly execute that plan throughout the bear market. Those people are the ones who are going to benefit this market cycle, or this upcoming market cycle, excuse me. On top of that, if you're here and you're listening to videos like this right now, you're already winning. Because what tends to happen in the crypto space is the ones who stay throughout the bear are rewarded. The ones who leave, they're the ones who buy the top, they sell the bottoms, and then when the next cycle ends, they're waiting way too long to get back in. And guess what? They're not buying that bottom anymore. They're now mid curving the entire cycle. I did it my first time. I'm sure many of you out there have done it your first time too, and it's okay. We all have to pay our crypto tuition. So, what is your plan this market cycle, right? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to have to get off here. I have to go pick up the kids, but have a grateful Sunday. If it's sunny, go outside and touch some grass. Don't look at your portfolio too much, but do make a plan. And if you would like to learn more, check out the free course at dadsdefispace.org or find us over on Paragraph, Zora, Base App, Farcaster, or X at CryptoZone 1013. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, peace